What is up, you guys? It's Sammy from FandomVerse Comics, back with more comics you need to collect, grab, and snack for the week. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different and probably for the rest of the videos, and that's combined Tuesday DC and Wednesday everything else together in one video. So starting with that, let's do DC, Dark Knight's Death Metal number 4. Actually, let's bring it over here. It's a beautiful foil cover. It's a little hard to show on the camera. So let's see, I'm going to try my best. Okay. This was definitely a fun read. It was nice to see a tie-in to Multiverse End, Trinity Crisis, and Speed Metal. But there was something that was referenced in this book that has happened before in DC history, which I hope and prayed they would never do it again. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed because maybe it was just mentioned as a haha, hopefully, yeah. No. And we do have a number 1 for DC coming out, and that's going to be Rorschach number 1. It does take 35 years after the whole Watchmen situation where the squid drops on the city and kills thousands. This is the A cover. And this is the B cover. And this is basically about a detective that's trying to find Rorschach's true identity. So. And next, one that I take very personally and I'm pretty sad about is Batman and the Outsiders number 17. This is the final issue and the Outsiders are done. Are officially broken up. But I have hope that we'll see more of Sophia, Signal, and the Orphan. And next, because it is October and I love Halloween, The Doomed and the Damned number 1. This is an 80-page book. 10 short stories are in here. It's a pretty thick book. Definitely a fun read, and there were a lot of funny moments in here as well. Next, let's talk about Justice League Odyssey 25, which is the last issue for Justice League Odyssey. I got to see a pretty cool Red Lantern in here, in my opinion. And also, this does tie into Death Metal as well. And just to switch it up, a fun one to mention, nothing, you know, no key points, but The Flash 763. This is about The Flash. Trickster pops in along with a couple other villains. You get to see interaction with Barry and Iris, which I love. So that's it for DC this week that I want to talk about. We do have a couple more issues that will be out as well. But now let's dive into all the other comics that will be coming out Wednesday. So I don't have the comics to hold up. I'm going to probably just share them on the side. But let's start with X of Swords. We do have 4 different issues coming out of X of Swords. We have Chapter 6, which is going to be Hellions number 5, Chapter 7, New Mutants number 13, Chapter 8, Cable number 5. So those are the 3 out of the main chapters. And then we have one issue that's like a one-shot, X of Swords, the handbook. Not gonna lie, my camera did just die, but I just got done talking about all the X of Swords that will be out this week. Next, I want to talk about Captain Marvel number 22, and there will be a first appearance in that issue, so you probably want to snag that one. Next will be Avengers number 37. Alex Ross did a beautiful cover of Black Panther on that one. And then we have so many number 1s coming out this week for Wednesday. Let's start with Concrete Jungle number 1, which is about basically all these telepaths who have been taking over people's minds to commit all these crimes. So it's basically this crooked detective and this straight-edge telepath come together to try and figure out these crimes. There's Vein number 1, which is about a group of vampires that over the decades have developed these amazing skills to rob blood banks without being detected. Oh, and one I'm really excited for is Commander in Crisis number 1. And that's about 5 survivors of doomed planets, doomed worlds, and they've come here and they feel it's their second chance by saving us. So, but that's it this week, all the comics I want to talk about. But stay tuned for next week, and please do that social media thing where you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.